Hello folks, Jason Chrisman here, Grazing Acres Farm. Today I wanted to give you a little update on our calving season and fill you in on everything else that's been going on. So kind of a current events video. But first thing we need to do, I need to get this herd moved before they start complaining. And I know that isn't going to be long. So let's take a second real quick and get them moved into this new area. So there we go, a successful move. Now, one thing I've learned having a cow-calf operation and on these daily moves is you need to leave access back to this area just in case there's a couple calves hid over there. One thing I always do, and I'll do that here in a couple minutes, after I move the herd, I go back through there with the ATV and zigzag across the area where the cows were. Just kind of an extra step to reassure that I'm not leaving anybody, but just in case, I'll leave that open for a while today. I'll also come back up midday and make sure nobody's in here is bawling like they lost their baby. So if they did, then I'll end up going back in there and going outside of the poly wires where sometimes the calves do hide. But to this point, we're up to 15 calves. 3 of these calves are mine. I'm very excited about it. Calving season's been going a lot better this year than last year. If you remember last year when we started the cow-calf operation, 20 of these girls were already bred and we didn't know much about the sire. Turned out he produced super big calves, and that caused us to lose a lot of the calves because they were just so big they didn't survive. So the first one to calve this year actually was backwards, and she was a heifer calf that we recently got from the Amish. So she lost her baby, but the first successful birth, and I'm trying to find him here, I don't see the little shit. Hey mama, hey, one of the red low lines. You're a good looking girl. Here's your baby. This here with the orange tag is from my Gelby Angus cross, number 176, which I'll show you here in a second. This is the very first successful calf, and then we fell right along with number 1. So all the green tags are the guy that I custom graze for. That's who they belong to. On my calves, all the bulls get an orange tag and all the heifers get a yellow tag. But so far there has yet to be any yellow tags on my side. I'm gonna take a quick guess here. Out of the 15 calves, only 3 of those are heifers. So we're getting a lot of bull calves. If you remember the calving season last year, it was all spread out throughout the whole year. So I've actually got 3 groups of older calves that will be getting weaned. One of them's already been weaned. This one here, this is the second group. And this is actually why we're working towards the front of the farm, because there's a Hereford looking one and another one that will be weaned out here in the next few days. But here's my girl that calved first. Number 176, or as my wife has named her, this is Millie. Oh, Millie. Millie's a good girl. But I tell you, when she had her calf, it was a little bit extreme. I never seen anything like it. I was standing there watching, letting her do her thing. Didn't really want to assist. I wanted to see that she could do it on her own. And right about that time, when it looked like she was about to give the last push, she stood up and started spinning around and bawling, and it got a little bit crazy for a second. actually scared me a little bit. Let me show you what that looked like here real quick, and we'll get your perspective and see what you think. So as you're taking a closer look, looks like what we're looking at here is the bottom of the chin and the two legs, so its head is turned. You can see it slowly inching out there. No, I was wrong. It was the side. It's getting ready to slide right out, girl. A little bit more past that ribcage. There you go. There you go, girl. I hear it. I hear it breathing. Never quite seen that happen before. Good job, Mama. That was exciting. That was exciting. That gets your adrenaline going a little bit. I'm gonna have to go home and change my underwear, girl. Thanks for that. So what'd you think? My thoughts is, if you kind of go back and re-watch it, that Mama stood up, looked down at the ground, seen there was no baby where she thought there should be, and then she got a glimpse of something hanging out the back or attached to the back of her, and it freaked her out. That's kind of what I gathered from the video after re-watching it a couple times. But if you have any suggestions on what you think, leave them down below. Would love to hear them. This little guy over here with the orange tag, this is from Miley right here, my Jersey cross. Bruiser, come on, buddy. Let me catch up, man. I'm gonna make you a movie star. Bruiser doesn't want me to catch up. So things are going quite well. As far as the grass, yeah, it's way ahead of us. Do we care? No. Let the grass go. What it's going to do is it's going to make it harder for some of these weeds to grow. Like you can see, I've got ironweed coming in here. Today, after the cows are moved out of this area, after they foraged on what is appealing to them, I will come through here and drag all this and knock down this ironweed. Give it a chance to come back and something a little bit better. So about, just take a rough guess here, a month ago, the bull was sorted out with our late calvers. If you remember, the late calvers last year finished in January of this year. So I took those 3 cows and their calves and the bull, and I've got them pushed out in a pasture on the other side of the farm. The game plan is to bring that group and the bull back in with the herd by July 15th. And that should give us calves by the end of April, beginning of May of next year. This old girl here, we got 2 of them, Pharaoh cows, and they just had bull calves. Right here's one of them. Pretty excited about that. That could be a future bull for us right there. Yeah, you. It's kind of funny. He's standing there, number 11. I showed up a couple days ago to move the herd, and my normal routine, when I see a new calf, I try to check daily, watch the vulvas daily, and make sure there's no springiness. And if there's springiness, then I know that we're getting close to a calf, and I try to pay a lot of attention when I see that. That way I know there's a new calf on the ground, you need to find it. And you know, my kind of rule of thumb is by day 2 they need to be tagged, because at that point you're not going to catch them. Well, I come out to move the cows the other day, and all the cows come through into the new area bringing their babies, and I'll be dang, here comes this black calf just a getting it. He's a running, and he runs right into the new area, and I'm like, where the heck did he come from? He ain't got no tag. So Mama kind of slipped a calf in on me, and I didn't realize there was a new one. Yeah, she's looking for her baby. That ain't your baby, that's Casey's baby. This is one of my calves too, right here. And that came from Casey right there. So it took me a little while to catch number 11. You know, I tried 3 different times that day, at the very least, to get that calf tagged. You know, you stand around, you watch it, you wait for it to bed down, and once it beds down, you move in, you try and get your foot up over it and kind of sit on it so you can get it tagged. And I think each and every time I went to do that with this number 11, just as I was about to put my leg up over him and sit down, he would hop off and start bawling like I was killing him and take off running. And here come Mama and a bunch of other cows just to see what was going on. So it became very difficult, and I didn't actually get him that day. It was the next morning I showed up, and he was in a nice deep sleep over in dreamland, and I was actually able to get right on top of him, get him tagged. Yeah, he bawled like I had a knife and a fork, but that's not the case. Look, there's another calf coming in, and I'll be damned, from here there's no tag on that calf. Let's go check it out. When you're working with the cow-calf herd, I learned last year, you know, you've got to work at their pace. Look, here's my steer. My first steer to process, and he's scheduled for the 9th of next month. Oh, buddy. You've been a good test run for me. You look good, buddy. What do you think? Do they look good? I'm pretty anxious to have him done, but at the same time, I'm going to miss the old boy. Yeah, it's tagged. And it's number 8. So this is current events. You know, as far as managing the grass, we're not trying to keep up with the grass. The cows can find what they want in this area, and later today they'll get moved and they'll find what they want in that area. Everything else gets stompled, trampled, peed on, pooped on, and that's just the way it is. There we go. That old girl's excited. I got calves everywhere, I tell you. That's makes it very difficult to keep track of them, I'll tell you that. And to think I've got at least 15 more to go. I should know the exact number, but I don't. I think there's 18, but I can't say for sure. I need to do my numbers better. Oh, little guy made it over here with his mom while I was turned around. Good deal. So what I'd like to do now is take you over to the other pasture, kind of show you where the bull is, what he's looking like, what the calves are looking like that he's got with him, and the cows. But before I do that real quick, I'm going to take you over here to the one I call Little D, number 33. She's from my big black cow Daisy. She's going to be calving any day, and I'm trying to keep signs. Look at that udder. She is loaded. Her is loaded. She's just not very springy. But about 2 days ago, she had a discharge, so I'm not expecting it to be too much longer. Huh, girl? Huh, girl? You're gonna have me a baby, huh? So what we'll do now real quick before we go check in on the bull is I need to go over here and move the water into this area for the cows, and I also need to go make sure there's no calves that I can see. There's a pack of trouble. They don't even know what they're doing, just being kids. You know how kids are. So let me go move the water and check for calves over there, and then we'll go look at the bull and see what that situation's looking like. Okay, so as promised, here is the bull, the 3 late calvers, and their calves. We got them up here in this pasture. I can't remember right offhand, but it seems like it's about 15 acres. But here they are. They look good. That blue tag one back there, if you follow my channel long enough, that's the one that had the polystake in her eye. And actually, this is the pasture she got the polystake in her eye. Doing really well. You can see the polystake didn't affect her eye any either. So here's the calves. Here's the mamas. Here's the bull. I brought you guys a treat. You guys want a treat? Sammy does. You know, the wife named the bull Sammy. You understand that? Sammy the bull? Yep, that's him. My little treat I brought up for him. Some Redmond's mineral salt. Watch him go nuts. Let's move this out here. Okay, that's what I've been using to feed mineral. I don't feed them a whole lot at a time because I don't have a lid for it. So the wife figured that Sammy would crush this galvanized tote, or can. So far that hasn't been the case. Come on, Sam. He'll be over. He likes these treats. Come on. Get some. He'll be over. They like her treats. There we go. So the plan is in about the next month, these guys will be going back with the herd. We actually have a pasture. Can't see it very well, but down there through the trees, you can see part of it. There's a gate here, so they can't get over into that part, besides this poly wire to keep them from getting to the gate. But at any rate, I will not be taking the herd into that pasture just because I don't want to risk the bull getting back with them this early in the game. So we'll skip that pasture for now, and probably the next rotation we'll stop by and pick everybody up here, add them back. Easy, Sammy. Easy, big guy. So as you can see, things are going quite well on the farm this year. A lot better on the calving this year than last. Sure, I gained a lot of experience from that last year, and I guess that's probably a good thing. So from here on out, things ought to be a lot easier. Sorry it's been hit and miss here on these videos. I've been trying to do a better job on my other channel, making weekly uploads. That's about to change though. I'm gonna at least do 3 a month, but 4 a month is a little bit hectic on the B channel. So what I'd like to do now, I'm doing a super clean degreaser. It's an all-purpose cleaner giveaway. It's a 4-pack giveaway and a ball cap. So I would like to invite you over to this video on my B channel. Sammy, your head ain't gonna fit in that bucket, dude. Your head ain't gonna fit in that bucket. You put your head in that bucket is done for. No bucket for Sammy. So what I would like to do is invite you over to my Super Clean giveaway. It's going to be a 4-pack of Super Clean. There's the original, the foaming Super Clean, the all-wheel cleaner, and the aerosol. I'm going to give away a 4-pack to 5 different people, or 5 winners, and your choice of a Super Clean ball cap. So all you have to do on this video is comment, and I will randomly pick 5 winners on July 1st. So if this is something you're interested in, and as a farmer, why can't you use degreaser? Your equipment's probably filthy. Get over there, comment, and that will sign you up for your chance to win. And hey, maybe you're more of a beekeeper than you know. Watch some of them videos while you're over there and see what you think. So anyway, folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, throw me a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy this video, well, I'm sorry, but I really don't care. You can move on. If you haven't subscribed, please take a second and do so, and make sure you click on the little bell so you get notified when I release new videos. Thanks for watching Grazing Acres Farm. And hey, that Super Clean video is going to be linked down in the video description. Right down there below the video, you're going to see where it says more info or something to that effect. Click that, it'll open up, and there you'll find the link. Get in there and try and win. Good luck to you.